Good morning and welcome to day 3. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning and it sprinkled a little bit last night. But I'm going to get up, have some coffee, and welcome this beautiful day. Here's a view from my tent. Something else, isn't that? Just look at that. Just gorgeous. Alright guys, time to make some coffee here. Give that a few minutes and we'll have a nice hot cup of coffee. Oh man, G7 coffee, Vietnamese, had a little bit of a kick yesterday, so I'm looking forward to this. So, heck yeah, beautiful morning, beautiful start. Alright guys, pretty sure we've hit a boil by now. Yep, it's got a light boil. Let's go ahead and turn this off. And let's do one of my favorite morning routines, which is enjoying a hot cup of coffee. But this isn't any ordinary wake up and enjoying a cup of coffee. I mean, just look at this. Right over here, we got East Pecos Baldy, and you're just in a beautiful setting, beautiful forest out here, Pecos Wilderness. You got to come and do this. Thumbs up, guys. That's awesome. This has probably got to be one of my favorite places to enjoy a hot cup of coffee. I mean, just look at that. Got the beautiful sunrise coming in. Oh man, can't go wrong with this. Heck yeah. Cheers, guys. Oh man, that's great. Where's your guys' favorite place to enjoy for a cup of coffee? This has got to be one of mine. Where's your favorite? Leave it in the comment box below. Alright guys, here's our last look at Pecos Baldy Lake before we head up to Trailriders Wall and go across up to Truchas Lake. Anyhow, here's something that's pretty cool. Water is flowing into this hole right here, and where's it going? That's because this is the headwaters to Jack's Creek, so it flows underground, it goes down a little ways, and then meets up with Jack's Creek. But just a beautiful setting, beautiful backdrop, and so far the skies are blue, and I think we're going to be able to make it across Trailriders Wall before the rain comes in this afternoon. Alright guys, here we are leaving our camp spot, and treated us well overnight, but now it's time to push on. Up behind us over this way, the push up to Trailriders Wall, and then it's going to be about 4 miles across to Truchas Lake. So
it's 9:30 right now.
Yep, 9:30 right now, and I'm just gonna enjoy this Trailriders Wall. It's supposed to be kind of like the highlight of this area. So there's many highlights, don't get me wrong, but this is gonna be some epic stuff up here. All right, guys. So we are on the Skyline Trail, and here's our trail junction right here. Back yonder that way is return route to home, which is Jack's Creek's trail. But here, we're taking the Skyline Trail north. So here's something cool here. You view the Bighorn Sheep from a distance, and yeah, right up that way is, I'm gonna go ahead and call that Big Sheep Pass, because there was just a bunch of bighorns last night. A little too far that my camera couldn't pick up, but still the naked eye could see it, and I enjoyed every bit of it. So time to push on, guys. Heck yeah. This is looking down into the Pecos River Basin, and out this way there's just so many peaks, but that one straight through, I believe, is Truchas Peak, which is 13,100 feet, something like that. But we're about to be above tree line here in a moment, and it's beautiful out here. We're at about 11,900 feet right now. Alright guys, so here's our first real look at Trailriders Wall. It's all the way across this nice ridge right here. It's beautiful. We're about to approach the summit rocks, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my piece and just add to the summit rocks out here. It's kind of tradition. Pardon me, man. There we go. There's my contribution to the trail rock Karen. Karen's marked the way, man. Yep. So, not sure. That guy right there could be Truchas Peak, and that one could be,
First one's Truchas.
yeah, and that one could be Middle Truchas, and that probably is, was it like Chimayoso Peak? So we've hit the trail junction. This right here, going up that direction, takes you up to Truchas Peak, and the intersect here, going down this way, takes us to Truchas Lake. There's a group of Bighorn Sheep back there that are coming down towards our direction. So we're gonna hang out here and see if we can get a nice, cool close-up of that. So very cool. Very freaking cool. Holy crap, that's awesome. There you guys go. There goes the sheep running. Heck yeah. Thumbs up there, guys. Bighorn Sheep. So here's a brushy South Azul Trail. That would take the low route just beneath the Trailriders Wall. Word is an avalanche came through, and some folks told me yesterday that they had about 3 hours of trail tracking to try to find their way back on trail and make it up to Pecos Baldy Lake. This was a suggested or a thought of alternate to get back to Pecos Baldy Lake because it just straddles basically the high route, but we're not going this way. Heck no, don't feel like trail flying. Came off from up there, and such a gorgeous day. I thought for sure by now that we would be hiking with the rain gear, so it's a blessing in its own disguise, and I am not complaining whatsoever. I'd rather do this journey without having to worry about rain or putting on rain gear. So we're gonna make it all the way through without having to put on any of that. So that's a good positive for us. Look at this. Just incredible. Check out this crystal clear lake up here. My buddy down there rounding the corner. Yeah, we're just about to the trail junction and we're home. Just beyond that ridge right there should be the trail junction, and on the other side of that, Truchas Lakes. Alright guys, so here's the trail junction here. Skyline Trail, which we've been taking for about the last 5 miles. We've hiked for about 3.5 hours. Right back there is my buddy. That's gonna be home for the night. Here's a look around camp. Here's my tent set up. Yep, that's thunder in the background. We're gonna get some rain here soon. So, beautiful setting. Got the shelter set up so we don't have to hunker down in the tents when the rain does decide to come in. And then right here's what Theo set up. Right in the dead center, there's a big, beautiful buck foraging on some grass. Awesome. Alright, so what you're looking at there is a big syringe, and I'm going to take that syringe, fill it with water, and basically backflow this Sawyer filter. Been using it quite often, so it's got a little sediment in there. So what you do is you get that syringe and you flush it through that right there, so that way all that little fine sediment that collects over time pushes out, which therefore makes your water filtering a little easier. Alright guys, so you just fill this up. It says it's 50 milliliters of water there, but you just attach it to the end right here and just get a nice little grip like this and just hit it hard, just one good solid push. And you see that water that comes out. Of course the sediment's too small, but essentially all that stuff that builds up there is just basically backflowing out. So I like to do it a couple times. And again, you just repeat the process there. Oh yeah, you can see how the water came out a little easier. So I'm gonna probably just do it 3 times. And I should be good to go for the rest of this trip without having to backflow anything, which we still got, was it 3 days in the backcountry? So that's it guys. This is gonna be, it'll make the flow better. That's all the purpose of this is. So right on guys. Taking a little hike up to Truchas Lake. And here's evidence of another small avalanche debris field. All these trees are toppled over, broken. Got some of the tops snapped off, like right there and right there. Yep. The Pecos wilderness, they got a lot of snow this year. It's a heavy snow year for New Mexico. I believe up here there was probably 300 inches or more of snow. So I've made it to Truchas Lake. So here is the backside of Truchas Lake. So I guess this is maybe upper Truchas Lake. On the map it says there's Truchas Lake and Truchas Lake, so I don't know what the difference is other than this one's about 100 feet higher. Definitely over 12,000 feet right here. And there's a Rocky Mountain marmot right there. I've already seen numerous bighorn sheep, obviously too far that I can't capture it. What's going on, marmot? Give me something good there, buddy. Oh yeah, bighorn sheep scat right there. Look at the view here. Holy mackerel. Climbed up a little bit on this steep incline. I got a perfect view up here and a beautiful shot of Pecos River Valley down there. Right up here is the headwaters here. All this drains into it. Just beautiful, guys. But the higher I hike up, this stuff right here is starting to cloud up and get real dark, and I'm semi above tree line, so I'm gonna head back down. Oh man, I don't know if you can hear that, but coming off there in the background is some sheep making some calls. Oh, too bad you guys can't hear that. That is awesome. Thumbs up, that was cool, guys. Heck yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That is awesome. Back beyond there is Upper Truchas Lake. Holy crap. And there's just no words. Beautiful. Come out and check it out. That's all I gotta say. Here we are bringing in night 3. And Matt just lighted a beautiful fire for us to enjoy out here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have it with a nice cold adult beverage. Matt pulled some snow earlier, so gonna have a high country slushy. It's gonna taste great, man. All right, guys, so it's about 6:30 in the evening, and dinner time is upon us, and I got the water boiling. And tonight I'm gonna have chili mac with beef and beans, and I also brought up some Texas Pete hot sauce to add a little more spice to this. So just waiting for my 2 cups of water to boil. All day we've been wondering when these thunderstorms are going to hit. We had a sprinkle earlier, but nothing major. And I can tell you right now, it looks really light in this picture here, but I can tell you it is very, very dark looking, and it's just rolling over. So I think we're going to have an all-night rain type of storm system to hit. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, we've avoided it for 3 days now, and they were saying it was supposed to rain today, and everything just kind of backed out, so we'll see what happens tonight. All right, guys, off to bed. Tired. Heck yeah, sweet dreams there, buddy. End of night 3, home sweet home.